Good Sunday morning. Boy, what a beautiful day here. And hey, this is Ice Age TV, the Sunday morning conversations and adventures. And where's everybody? Where's all the other trucks, right? Well, just continued beautiful weather up here in this Virginia, Maryland area. And wow, boy, I tell you what, it's so bummerish, so depressing. See that tree right there in front of me? It's a weeping cherry tree that I have tried to grow so many trees in this area and nothing. Yeah, right. That makes me think of my conversation today. What did I accomplish after I've watered that thing and nurtured that thing and blah blah blah. But then I went away for the summer and it didn't get the right care, and yeah, there you go. It's probably dead, right? Then look at this tree over here. There's another tree that it's hollow in the base, and finally got the wife's blessing to take it down. Because when you do something without the wife's blessing, how's that play out, right? What's accomplished out of that? Yeah. So anyway, so what's going on today, right? Yeah, I just thought to myself this morning when I woke up, boy, what could be a good topic today? Because what am I doing? First thing, you'd be like, well, wait a second. Where's your kid? Where's the cars? Aren't you guys going to the car meet? No, we're not, because the daughter has a horse show. And they've already headed over to the barn. Yeah, they've already headed over to the barn to get things in order for the horse show, which that ends up being, 3, 4, 5 hour event. And she won't be showing until probably after 9 o'clock, so I got time to get there. But yeah, so today, and you're probably looking at this Ford Raptor truck with the trailer connected to it. And yeah, that's a whole story in itself. I thought actually I'd be videoing a story of me going to Tennessee early this morning and picking up an Indian motorcycle and then bringing it back. That'd be a lot of work because it's basically a 7-hour drive to Tennessee and it's a 7-hour drive back. So late last night, I got a call and a gentleman was pretty serious about buying my Indian Scout bobber. And really nice guy. And, we talked and all, but here's the thing. It's for his wife. It's not for him. He's super excited. So I really thought that I was maybe driving down Tennessee to pick up that bike, because up here, I got all my, and if you watch any of my videos, you'll see that the Harley video, if you watched that last night, from the highway pegs to the tee bags. So yeah, what am I going to drive today, right? I was really planning on driving the Raptor, but you know what? I don't feel like taking it all apart. I'm just going to go ahead and it's so funny, last night, I moved around last night. Yeah, if you don't drive these cars all the time, you just forget which button to push. So, all right, follow me along. All right, so first thing is, we got to start this bad boy up, right? You got a good old exhaust note. Who doesn't like that sound, right? Yeah. The Bronco. I used to have that two-door Bronco, and I saw it another day, and part of me was like, damn, I shouldn't have gotten rid of that thing. But you know what? It's a really cool-looking Bronco. But to work out of it, it's just too small. I mean, it's the back area. If you watch any of my videos this past summer, I was in Florida with that vehicle, you'll see that you go to Costco, Sam's Club, wherever you do, and you can't put anything in the back. It's so small. Then the seats don't fold down flat. They're angled because they're jump seats. So, and I had a chance to cash out of it, and I did. But it's a nice vehicle. Don't get me wrong. It's a two-door Bronco. It's a great vehicle. I mean, it really is. But for me, I just got the 4-door, and it just makes so much more sense. If you know what I mean. All right, let's get going here. Wow, it's a cold morning here, 44 degrees. I can't find my nice, Harley jacket. I tell you, it just doesn't end. All these damn cars, can't keep track of a damn thing. So, and now I'm not really late, but I'm a little behind. But these horse shows usually are a long duration of things happening. They don't move as fast as you think they're going to move. So, listen to the car trying to heat up. You hear a lot of noise up here. So I was going to grab my other new Harley, light jacket that I took down to the races the other day, and I don't know where the damn thing is. It just doesn't end. Yeah, so how do I doing that? So yeah, so Anyways, it's about the horse show day with my kid, but just beautiful weather up here. I mean, oh my gosh, it just really is perfect motorcycle riding weather. But it's just always projects. I mean, it's always projects. Anybody that's grown up in this world, they get all this conversation. But anyways, so I thought to myself this morning, of any intriguing conversation on Ice HTV, which I think some people like it. I think other people are like, yeah, I don't want to hear your thoughts, which that's fine. You don't have to watch a video. I mean, you do have a million plus other YouTube options, if you know what I mean. So I just like to talk. Have you noticed the guy that I talked to last night about that Indian motorcycle? He'd be like, yeah, I just likes to talk. Really cool guy. I had a great time talking to him. We're on the same page of life. That's the thing. There's a lot more people on the same page of life, of common sense in this world than you realize. But media sure wants you believe that. So how's my fuel? Okay, I got fuel, right? So anyways, I got to think of myself this morning, what's the theme? And I thought accomplishment. What have you accomplished? And I thought to myself, where we are today in our society, what's being accomplished? I mean, sincerely. And I think to myself, as us, each one of us, we like to have tasks and goals, because in the end, you've accomplished something. Or in the end, you didn't accomplish it. And that's the satisfaction or the dissatisfaction in life. And I just got to think of myself this morning at how it's so easy to talk about things and claim what's going to happen and what you're going to do or whatever it may be. And everybody knows this story, especially if you've ever built a house or had work done on your car, or it's infinite on the variables of what somebody says they're going to accomplish, what they actually do accomplish. And that even gets even more challenging, because for you as a person, you'll think to yourself, well, I've accomplished a lot, but that person hasn't accomplished much. So that really makes you mad. You look at that person like it's a failure. Yeah, and for ourselves, the same thing. If we take on a project or task and we don't accomplish it, then we feel like we failed. And I think to myself, more than ever in today's social media machine, it's incredible how many people today more than ever get away with claiming things that aren't factual and that are never accomplished. And you can just look at this, the current environment that we're in, that the social media machine ratchet up the hate to the police and convince so many people that less police is better off. Well, what was accomplished out of that? Yeah, I mean, that's an infinite conversation. I get all that. Then I think about how, the change of administration in this country is supposed to make this country even better than it was. I don't know about you, but I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that right now. And forget the political talk. I don't want to argue with you if you support one party. I'm not going to argue about it. What I'm trying to say to you is the media machine told everybody during 2019 that the country would be better if a different power was in office. But it's not. We're reading every day, all day long, about how the failures of so many things are happening right now. Yeah, hello. I mean, what's being accomplished, right? And so I think, sadly, today, more than ever, the social media machine feeds all this so-called things that are to get accomplished, but it's never accomplished. But then it's just kicked to the curb, swept under the rug, whatever you want to call it. And I think to myself, is that an underlying message for younger people in our country that feel like, you know what, if I don't accomplish that, whip-de-doo-dah. The big wigs get away with it all the time. Who cares? Yeah, I mean, are we becoming a careless society? I think more than ever, it's just so dangerous. It's so dangerous right now where we are in today's society with this social media machine, because to me, it's doing just underlying damage to individuals. And then it just creates excuses. All you're going to hear about is, why is everything going down the toilet? It'll be excuses. It won't ever be, well, no, I'm going to get that fixed and resolve that. Here's the back roads. We have everybody riding these bicycles, and I mean, it's a cool event for these people. They get going really early, but boy, if you're the person coming towards them, like I'm going away from them, and you go around a corner, those people are in front of you, Yeah, that's like, oh my God, yeah, it's not good. How's that play out? Yeah, you run bicycle sober, how's that gonna play out? Not gonna be good. So what'd you accomplish out of that, right? Yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning here. And so, once again, my thoughts this morning is, as us individuals, and especially if you're married. If you're married, that is huge. That is a huge, relationship, and it goes both ways. Meaning, if you're in a relationship and you both have incredible accomplishments, that's really powerful. But if one doesn't have the accomplishments, then it creates that friction. Yeah, and as couples, we try to make things work. When deep down, we're just trying to make things better. But in the end, like I say to people, what have you accomplished? And so to me, accomplishments, where are we today more than ever on things being accomplished? And to me, more than ever, what we read is your stock value that you picked. Well, that wasn't a very good accomplishment. The house that you bought, it's now being borderline told you that wasn't a great accomplishment. We may see here in the next year that all the people buying these very expensive cars, especially used cars, you didn't accomplish much on that. And here's what's crazy is Car and Driver magazine is claiming, you think to yourself, these journalists, it's just clickbait, that's all it is. There's a journalist claiming that there was a survey of 3,000 people, and at the end of the survey, the average person would pay up to $19,000 more over sticker of a car to actually get the car they want. So, the message of the article is that people didn't accomplish the car they really bought, and if they could really actually get the car they want, they'd be willing to pay 19 grand more over sticker to get the car. I mean, just kind of what is that all about, right? Here comes the next green. Jeep does these. Jeeps are really cool. I mean, I like the Jeep, but it just doesn't drive like this. I mean, I think the Jeep's really cool. 392 Jeep, really cool. It doesn't drive like this. If it's all about the look and the noise, get a Jeep. It's pretty badass. They're pretty neat, but they don't drive like this. But anyways, yeah, so you think about, but then you think about the powers to be in our country. What are they accomplishing? I mean, we were told that the leaders of this country were going to make America better. They were going to make it a friendlier country. Yeah, okay, well, I don't know. It just seems like a lot of division out there right now in our country. And boy, does anyone actually take the blame because you didn't accomplish what you said you would? I mean, in business and relationships, you hear it. When you don't accomplish your tasks, you're told you didn't accomplish that task. To the point you may be dismissed of your duties. In a marriage, if you don't do the right things, same thing. In the end, that relationship may be, you may not be a union anymore. You'll be two, right? You'll be on your own for each of you. And once again, to me, the social media machine, it can rattle off so much stuff. It makes so many claims, but at the end of the day, it's not accomplishing what it's telling people. Right. So here we are. Nice old town here. It's called the Waterford area here in Virginia. And the elitists, I guess, live here, if you want to say that. I mean, I wouldn't say it's all that, but it's an expensive little town. The wealthy to do and be live in this area. Every town and every state has a certain little town or city that has all the upper new that accomplish things, right? There's an example of here because obviously they accomplished the tasks and goals that they wanted to. Yeah, so for me as an individual, just like you, it's always about accomplishing something. And what's really interesting on how we operate is we'll be on a task to accomplish something, which we think is actually a great idea. But then others get involved, and all of a sudden your so-called great task that you're on a mission on to accomplish is totally destroyed. And then it creates that it creates then the arguments. And the reason I say this is right now the green agenda more than ever is on a goal. And now you're seeing how people are gluing themselves on the floor of a Volkswagen dealership in Germany next to the Volkswagen factory to protest the ICE vehicles. And then there's people in cities that are protesting ICE vehicles. And so all these people, are on a mission to accomplish something. But then it becomes very violent. I mean, it can become very violent when you look at these people and go, but we don't agree with the task that you're at hand with that you want to accomplish. And so that's where it drives the friction. That's where it drives then, borderline the wars. Look at Putin, man. Look at, whack job Russia, man, that's wanted to accomplish taking back his territory. Yeah, he's on a mission, he's on a task, but other people don't agree with what he's wanting to accomplish. Right. So for us right now, I talk about it all the time, the Ice Age people, it doesn't seem like there's many people on a mission to complete a task. The Green Agenda people, they're on the mission. And what's interesting is I was at a car racing on Friday, hanging out with the Mopar people, and we're talking amongst ourselves, and we started talking about the Green Agenda and blah blah blah. And some people are just like, nah, they just don't believe that the Mopar is done building gasoline engines. They just don't believe it. Their position is, nah, they'll fade away from it for a little bit, but then they'll bring them back again. I'm thinking, there's no way. This is Stellantis. It's a European-based company. They're not going to go back to the ICE. I mean, prove me wrong, but I can't see it. I just can't see it. So, because people think it's a huge mistake. Right, I agree on that. And what I said is the worst thing that could happen for Stellantis is, why don't you just sell off the Mopar Performance division to somebody else? I mean, why isn't somebody buying up the Mopar Performance division? I think that would be a great idea. Yeah, but it takes huge money. It's all the money factor. I talked a little about that on Friday morning, is money, the power of money, what money does. And yeah, the Green Agenda has a ton of money right now to put the Ice Age to exactly that. The Ice Age, done, kaput, bleh. One of my friends last night texted me late last night saying that my Heritage Edition Mustang GT500 I have, that blue and white one that sits in my garage all the time, it's sold for a charity auction for $976,000. So, in one part he's like, wow, that is phenomenal, that's awesome, that's crazy. Another part, it's a charity, so people are trying to contribute, but at the same time, wow. I mean, I don't know until I really see this. But then he texted back 400,000 tech or something. I don't really understand that. But, does the GT500 that I have sitting in my garage, does it bring, did I accomplish one day selling that vehicle for what I thought I'd get out of it? Or does the new next generation Mustang produce such badass Mustangs that the GT500 that I have isn't really rare and so really unique to its own, because the newer generation just basically is right there with it for less money? I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't see that. Plus, I think my Mustangs have a better line. I think the Mustangs I have right now have just better lines. New ones are nice, a little more squarish. Yeah, so what does Ford accomplish out of that, right? It's all about accomplishments. Get out of the way, squirrel, get out of the way. I don't remember squirrel this morning. Yeah, it's all right. So going to the horse show now, and I'll do some horse show video, and even my wife will be like, don't show the kid. But if I don't talk much while I'm showing the show, she won't kind of connect the dots, maybe. Yeah, because the daughter wanted me to do that. Yeah, so do I accomplish that today? Does the daughter accomplish placing, she wants to, of course, win, right? Who doesn't go to a show that doesn't, want to be the winner, right? So does she accomplish that today? So, all right, I'm going to wrap it up with that. But yeah, I really thought, like last night, I was talking to a nice gentleman that wanted that Indian Scout bobber for his wife. And And I really thought that today I'd be driving to Tennessee and videoing my video of me going to get to Indian, depart to India. But you know what's really crazy? Last night, I sent him a few videos of that Scout Bobber from this past summer. And you know, that is such a great video of me with my daughter. And that was like her first real riding. You know, so that even my daughter's even said it. It's like that bike kind of sentimental value. You know, part of me is like, just keep it, don't sell it. I mean, just part of me is like, don't let it go. It's such a nice motorcycle. And I mean, she can ride it. There's one thing for sure. If I was to put a badass pipe on that thing, she'd even ride it more. Yeah, I mean, that Harley, that Street Bob, yeah. Is that like the kick-ass bike for her? It is. It is. Yeah. Did I ruin it? Yeah, sure. Gave her something bigger and badder. Yeah, what I accomplish out of that, right? But more confusion in my life? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, you accomplish a lot of confusion. Yeah, where's that conversation? Yeah, where's the conversation where you failed, right? Yeah, who does any leader ever really step up and say they failed? Even though over in Britain, that lady, you know, prime minister or whatever, she's resigning. She can't take the pressure because she's trying to get the country to go back to a little bit more of a conservative run governing body, and she can't take it. She's been run out of office. She's resigning. Yeah. So, oh my goodness gracious. All right, so follow me along as we go up here to see the horse show. And today it's not too bad, a little cool. You know, my gut instinct was to grab a heavier jacket, and I didn't. But oh well. I don't know. I just bought a really nice black Harley Davidson jacket, and it's total a mind blip right now where I put that thing. I swore it's down there at the track. I switched out of jackets, out of my blue Charger. Too much information. All right, follow me along. There's another Bronco. Red one. Two-door. All right, here we go. To the barn. I used to drive here like every day of my life. Yeah. Horse. Well, even before that, she came here and was riding. And so for me, yeah, I used to come out here just like every day of my life. Yes. I mean, it's crazy how back when I was coaching youth basketball, the daughters playing soccer, the horsing, I was never home. It was always up and down the road. Always up and down the road. And if you're a parent out there, you get it. If you have a kid or kids and you have them involved in things, then you're going to be, you know, you're running up and down the road all day long. You're just shuffling your kids around from, you know, you're the taxi cab driver. Right next to a vineyard. That's the big thing out here, the vineyards. There's this thing here, the good old Bronco just eats up the bumpies as we get up the road here. That's what these Broncos are designed to do, just beautiful property. Gentleman here that owns it in the white, we're good friends with them, and they're our age, and man, I tell you what, this guy was smart. He bought this property back like in early 90s. Well, I was in the early 90s, I was borderline going broke and everything else, so that's a pretty good idea. Oh, they paved it. I haven't been up here in a while, so they paved their driveway. Interesting. It's a big challenge here to, you know, it's a big challenge to keep this road maintained. There's the truck. You know, this isn't like some big event. This is just more about the people that board their horses here and have their kids come here and learn how to ride. So this is more of just a personal type event. It's not like some big event. So, yeah, you notice a big white truck up there? Yeah, the kid's driving the hell out of it. Where's the black one? Yeah, nobody's asked. What happened to that black truck? That ripped that whole exhaust off of? Yeah, right. What happened to that, right? Yeah. Here are. So where do I park? I don't know. Let me kind of scope it out first. Look who I found here, huh? Wow. Somebody's sporting a new outfit and everything. I wouldn't even know her. She got a whole new look. I didn't see a blue jacket. Look at that horsey. Does Prancy Man know me? Oh, wow. She cleaned them all up. Look at that there. Wow. How's he look and feel?
I haven't ridden him yet. I'm about to get on.
He looks good.
Yeah. I'm about to ride him in here.
Okay. That's a Gypsy Vanner horse right there. Those aren't a dime a dozen in this area. And they're off.
Do my boots look dirty?
Nope. Not at all. Looks good.
Do you like the bun?
I do. All right. The youngsters, so you have a younger group and you have the older group. So the younger group is waiting.
Look at the puppy. Dad, look at the puppy.
Aw.
Like the wall for Sienna. Put the blue wall back for Sienna. Yeah. You girls, you can mount. Elise, Sophia, Abigail.
right. We're up.
961.
What you think, buddy? Huh? What's your thoughts here today? Like, hey, you gonna video me? He's steaming. He's full of steam.
He's so good though.
He is.
And I'll trot, please. Trot your horses. And I'll walk, please. Walk. And let's prepare to canter your horses, please. All canters. And trot, please. Trot your horses. And I'll walk. And let's line up with your numbers facing the judge. Okay, for our young ones over fences, I have Gigi and Elise, Confetti and Sophie, Balium and Elena, Amanda and Peter, Abigail and Leah, Nora and Aubrey. Elise, you're gonna go first.
Raise your hand, guys. She knows where to go. What is that? I'm pretty sure that's Cooper. That's 360. Yeah, that's what I meant. Second is Bo. Third is 303. Fourth is 961. Fifth is 941. And sixth is Remington and Sienna. So Sienna again. 301. Horse number 2, first place is 316. Do you want to trot a few of the little X's first? Second place is 303. Third place is Bo and Sienna. Fourth place is 941. Fifth place is 961. And sixth place is Remington and Sienna. For the flag, our first place is 303. Second place is 961. Third place is 316. Cooper and Hannah. Fourth place is 301. That's for Bo. And then 941 is 6. Good job, guys.
Camden.
All right. Looks like this is second round. The junior class is out. Senior class is in.
Spread out, not split up. Spread out. We do trot the little black and yellow X in here. Abigail, if you want to just trot a pole on the ground, you can do that. You decide when it's your turn, okay? This is the first call for long stirrup. Long stirrup, then we have short stirrup, then we have the wee ones, pre-short stirrup. So we only have 3 classes left. Long stirrup. Judge, riders, let's spread out. Shorten your reins. Let's pick up our rising trot. Rising trot. Other people. And there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 horses in here. They don't ride with this many horses in a lesson, so they have to learn to navigate these bigger classes.
He's out of breath.
Ladies, sitting trot, please. Sit the trot. All sit the trot. Sitting trot, please. Sit the trot. Sit the trot. And rising trot, please. All rise. Go down, Abigail. Go down, Abigail. And that's our rock, please. Rock. Sienna, go to the center of the arena. Abigail, follow. Follow her. Prancer and Aaliyah, go to the center. To the center. Julia, go to the center. Amanda, go to the center. Okay, those of you on the rail, let's split up for our canter. Get Amanda, you're out here for your canter. Shorten your reins. Not yet, not yet, not yet. All right, y'all separated. All right, let's prepare to canter, please. And you all canter your horses, all canter. trot, please. Trot, trot. Leg. And yeah, while you guys are standing, make sure you get your stirrups done. All right, ladies. You spread out. This is go as you please or canter, please. Trot or canter. Go as you please means you're not penalized if you don't canter. Now we got chicken diagonal. There you go. And a walk, please, walk. And let's reverse. Let's go as you please. Go as you please. And I'll trot, please, trot. And let's walk, please, walk. Ladies on this in the center can take the rail. Sitting trot, please. All sit to trot. And I'll walk, please, walk. And let's reverse our horses, please. I'll reverse. And let's trot our horses, please. All trot. And let's sit our trot, please. All sit. Sit your trot. And rising trot, please. All rising.
She'll just do the cross rail. It's fine.
Julia's gonna start us off over the cross rail. Shorten your rein, Amanda. Circle Amanda. Circle Amanda. Hold release on the circle, Amanda. Hold release. Amanda, circle and hold release. You can follow Prancer, Amanda. Follow Naya. Amelia, you're going to follow Naya. Loose as rain as you can, Tina. Abigail, no. Abigail, go to the X. Shorten your rein. Circle, Amanda. Good job, Amanda. Good job, Miss Abigail Waffles. Okay, let's all walk, please. Walk. So now we're moving on to the third class in this division. Okay, let's trot our horses, all rising. You guys look amazing. Keep that distance. Keep the distance. Keep that. And let's go to our spinning trot, please. All sit. And rising trot, please. Rising trot. And let's do 2-point, ladies. 2-point. Stand in your stirrups and 2-point. And back to rising trot. Rising trot. And a walk, please. Walk. Okay, ladies on the rail, this is go as you please. You can canter or you can trot. Go as you please. All right, I'll trot, please. Trot. And let's walk, please, and reverse. Walk and reverse. And let's spread out. And let's go as you please. Canter or trot. Go as you please.
Wow, it's raining leaves.
All right, ladies on the rail, go as you please. Stay up here, Amanda. Put the rain on high. Don't kick her, please. Use her seat.
Look at that.
Stay up here, Amanda.
Time of the year. It's all changing.
Check your diagonal, Amanda. Sophia. Sophia. Sophia, come on.
And here's the final.
First place goes to 301. Raise your hand. Mexico. Sienna. Second place is 961. That's Julia Unprancer. Third place is 303. Naya and Annie. Fourth place is 956. It's 956. Oh, Amanda, on the ground. Try Aaliyah. Fifth place is 941. Peter and Amelia. Sixth place is 965. Class 2, first place. Are you ready? Class 2, first place is 961. That's Prancer and Julia, I think. Second place is 301. Sienna and Bo. Third place is 316. Anna and Bailey. Fourth place is 965. Fifth place is 307. Sixth place is 956.
Did you see Victory?
Oh, it goes to Amanda. Okay.
We must stick it over to them for them.
Can you hand us sixth place to Amanda, please?
And then they choose.
And then for class 3, our first place is 301. Second place is 303. Third place is 961. Fourth place is 307. Fifth place is 941. Sixth place is 316.
That's when they were. When she was in the field.
Our champion for the class with 28 points is 301. Sienna and Will. Reserve champion is 961. Prancer and Julia. Stop! This is so hard. There's 9 people in only 6 places. Okay, Chase, you can go to Aaliyah. Elena, you go to Bailey. Amelia, you can hop down off of Peter. Hannah, you can hop down off of Bailey.
right, look at there, huh? Not too shabby for the guy today, right? And the young lady, is that the whole show, or you have more to do?
I don't know, but I got her.
Wow, let's see that. Wow. Very nice.
Then I got reserve champion.
Nice. Great job. You feel good about it?
Mm-hmm.
Did you accomplish what you wanted to accomplish?
Yeah.
Yeah, accomplishments, right? So who knows what's going on next? Anybody? It's the routine. There's the kid. Now I can put the horse in the field. The show is over. And what's the next adventure, right? I'll go down there and pick her up. Yep, I'll pick the kid up because this is a lot of work. Keeps you in shape though, doesn't it? Oh, goofball. Okay, come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Picking you up. All right, I think it's time to call it a wrap on the Ice Age TV YouTube Horse Adventures Day. Great time. Kid had fun. We all had a good time, and it's not too crazy in the time, and it was a nice day. It wasn't that cold, windy, dry air where you freeze. When you just freeze. I've been out here many years doing this, and you know, it's something earlier I was talking about was about the theme of the day is what have you accomplished, accomplishments, and for me, this is a really good day for my daughter because she accomplished what she wanted to do. She rode in the show, and she did well. I mean, did she take top in everything? No. Did she take top in a few? She did. But it was just the overall environment and fun factor. But for anybody here watching my channel, it kind of follows me along and sees the things my kid has. You know, it took me a while to see the scenery here of the vineyard. So, you know, what's so crazy is that place used to be packed on a weekend. I mean, well, you know, it's just incredible how many of these vineyards that years ago, pre-pandemic, it was crazy. You know, so it's just incredible how what's happened to the people. I mean, the vineyards are nothing like they used to be, in my eyes. I could be wrong, but no way. And on a Sunday, this is a decent day, there's just a few cars there. I mean, just incredible. They used to have buses. They'd have limos and buses coming up here. But anyway, so for my daughter, you know, I started coming out here about 10 years ago. It may have been 12 years. I think it was like 2011 or 12 when I started coming out here. And my daughter wanted a horse, you know, and I was like, yeah, but I've owned a horse. I've owned a horse more than once in my life, and they're money and there's so much work. And if you don't have the right people to help you take care of it, yeah, until you own a horse, you have no idea. You're a slave to that horse. So boarding the horse, that's the only way I'll do it. There's no way I'm bringing one home because it's never ending work, which I just don't have time and don't want to have time. So the whole point is, I told my daughter, you know, years ago she started riding horses, but I wanted to see her commitment. You know, I wanted to see how committed she was. So it wasn't until 2017, about 5 years later, of us coming out here and riding, you know, the other horses, the owner's horse that owns that property. So it wasn't until 2017 that I finally came to closure that my daughter had the discipline to want to do this, because, you know, you go out and buy something and they don't use it or whatever, you know, what have you accomplished, right? So anyways, that's it. Long video because I'm going to show the horse show, and, you know, the theme of the day is, you know, accomplishments. And what have you accomplished today, right? And what are you going to accomplish today? And that accomplishment, as we all know, makes you feel really special and unique. But boy, when you don't get the accomplishment you want, man, that's challenging. Yeah, right. So anyways, thanks for watching my Ice Age TV, and stay tuned for more videos, more conversations, and God bless and have a beautiful